I reread the pages over and over and I don't know what I'm reading. I go, oh, Colin, you're just tired. You're involved with everything. He goes, no, Mom, I really think I'm ADD. I said, all right, well, your checkup's coming up. Let's talk to the doctor. I said, let's see what happens. And so he went to the doctor and he told the doctor his symptoms and they sent us to a psychiatrist and they did some testing on him. And they said, okay, well, let's try you on some meds. We'll start with a low dose. That year, the kids had no school on Monday. And the teachers did, so I went back to work. And he started on Tuesday. On Monday, when I came home from work, I said, so, how do you feel? And he says, well, my stomach kind of hurts. I go, that's normal. When people, first start on any type of that kind of medicine, your stomach hurting, that's normal. He goes, but Mom, the buzzing went away. I was like, you're kidding. Wow. And I've heard that from little 7, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, when they finally get on the medicine, they're like, oh, because it's kind of, in the workshop I was at today, we kind of dealt with that too. ADHD and ADD is kind of like the phone. You hear the car, I can hear the car.
Oh yeah.
It's everything.
That's dementia too.
Everything is being inputted and they can't filter anything. And so he went to school and he was just so amazed. His grades went from high B's to just out of the world A's.
This is your son?
Yes.
Okay, I know you have a nephew.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
So from there, I started him. I didn't go through this past summer giving him EHT, but just before school started, I started him on EHT and not on his regular normal meds. And he's like, I don't feel any different. I said, well, because this is a supplement. It's not going to be like a drug where all of a sudden you're like, bing, I'm ready. And so we've been able to lower his dose, and he takes 2 a day because he's 6'2", 260 pounds. And from her friend, when we went to the convention, he says, I take 2. I'm like, oh. I called home and I said, Colin, take 2. So that's helped him. But my nephew, that's 12, he's probably 110 pounds, was taking the same amount of Vyvanse as my 16-year-old. He's 12. And he started in the summer. As soon as school got out, she started giving him the EHT all through the summer. And when I went to visit in July, I was like, he was a different kid. He wasn't this anxious, kid running around and not being able to control himself. He was just so pleasant to be around. He always is, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, more so.
The ADHD wasn't coming out. And
right.
I know because it's a struggle with the family to control, because they don't want him to be on meds during the summer so that he can grow, because it stunts your growth, the real meds. Well, school started, and she kept him on 1 a day and was able to decrease his medicine from 50 milligrams down to 30 because of his impulsivity. He's not been able to completely wean himself off because he has the ADHD, the HD part, which is much more severe than ADD. And one day she ran out of the 30, gave him the 40, and he goes, oh no, Mom, I just need the 30.
Wow.
He goes, I feel great with the 30. Well, she texted me because she's ordered. She's like, can you check my tracking? He's out. Oh my gosh. And she says he just loves it. He loves how it makes him feel. He doesn't feel jittery. He doesn't feel that cloud, that fog, or that the personality change with the medicine. And he's loving it, and my sister's loving it. I think they're much happier, the home environment.
Yeah.
Because they're not having to battle. Because with an ADD and ADHD kid, it's hard.